Hi everyone, it's Darlene. Welcome back for a second card I made with the Sketch for Maze Challenge. Here is my card. You can see that this time I used the circle. Last time I did not use the circle. For this card I'm using the All Inside set by Ellen Hudson and the coordinating bearware that has accessories for the bear. So I'm going to stamp my bear and my umbrella with some Memento Tuxedo Black ink on Neenah cardstock. I'm going to go right into coloring my bear. Here's my darkest color. Notice that I do above and below the line underneath the arm, at the lower edge of the arm. And this is because there's going to be a shadow going around the arm and one behind it on the body. So anyway, you can see I'm moving really quickly here, but I'm moving toward the center with the lighter color now at this point, C1. And I find that if you push your color all the way to the edge, each time that you start a new color, you get a really nice blend. For my umbrella, I'm just going to create a rainbow here. I'm going to alternate the sections because sometimes if you have Copic markers that are next to each other that are wet, they could bleed into each other. So I'm going to give them a chance to dry as I move through this umbrella. So now I'm working on my blue. And I also forgot the handle. I also did it in the same reds that I did the top of the umbrella. And then I'm going to move on now to the middle sections with some orange. I just used 2 colors for each one of these sections. And then finally some greens. I wanted these colors to be really bright and they also match the washi tape that I'm going to use. I colored the handle red because I wanted it to stand out, but the pole here I'm just going to do in C2. Now I have the dies, but I didn't use them. I cut this out with a scissor, and that's because I wanted it to be really close to the edge. The die also cuts his arm, but I'm going to have to do that with an X-Acto knife. So I'm just kind of going around the arm until it pops up. I'm not doing the whole thing, just enough to get that umbrella behind it. So you can see it pops up a little bit here. And then I'm going to take some 2A glue and put it on the handle of my umbrella. I'm not going to do the top of the umbrella because it's not going to stick to the bear. So I'll kind of wrap that around his arm and lean it over to the right so you can still see his face. Here is my rainbow washi tape. I have a piece of 1-inch cardstock by 5.5 inches, so the full length of my card. I'm just going to eyeball it and put this washi tape in the center of this strip. For my circle, I'm using the Simon Says Stamp stitched circle, so I'll cut that. My sentiment is from the Hi There Bear set by Concord and Ninth. I just thought this would go well with this card. So I just heat embossed it with some white powder on black cardstock. And then I trimmed it out to have pointy edges on the right and the left. I'm going to use Smoky Slate as my card base. It's a Stampin' Up! Cardstock. And now it's time to put all these pieces together. I'm going to put some Scotch foam tape on the back of my strip. And I'm going to measure the center of my card base so that I can make sure I get it right there in the middle. So I'll just place it right there, going lengthwise. And then for the circle, I'm going to put Scotch foam on both sides that are going to hit the Smoky Slate and put it right in the middle. And then for the bear, I'm going to put a little bit of Scotch foam where it's going to hit the Smoky Slate. And then the rest of it, I'm going to cover with a 2A glue pen. I want the bear to appear that he's standing on the sentiment. So I'm just going to temporarily put it underneath there so I get the right placement. And then press it down, and then I'll do the same thing, Scotch foam on the edges, 2A glue in the middle to place the sentiment underneath the bear. And that is the card for today. So a pretty simple, quick and easy card to make that follows the sketch. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.